I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I coach people and organizations into new roles, hiring people effectively, a whole host of different things that relate to career and leadership. Someone asked a question of me, and it translates into, how do I get hired by the younger manager? And as I had a conversation with her, the situation was one, she was in her early 60s and keeps going on interviews with people who are significantly younger. And I'll just simply say, most of the time, people cop to that fear that they're going to be rejected on the basis of ageism, and they don't do the one thing that they need to do in order to get hired. Now, before I go into that one thing, I'll just simply say, when you were 30 and interviewing, how did you get ready for interviews? You looked at the profile of the person if LinkedIn was around. And back then, it really wasn't. But you did research on the company, right? You found out about the job. You tried to talk to people about it. You doing that now? Probably not. Do you look at LinkedIn profiles now just to get a sense of who you're meeting with and what their background is? Someone I'm coaching was talking about an interview that he was doing with someone who's a senior person at a financial firm. Takes a look at their background on LinkedIn, determines they were Harvard MBA, University of Chicago undergrad. He has a sense of what the person is like that they're interviewing with. Do you do that? Good. Now, here's the next part. When you see that the person is 20 or 30 years younger than you, you don't say to yourself, oh, shoot, I'm doomed, or attitudes along those lines. What you do is you focus in on delivering what you're able to do to help them. Starting off with learning about the job at the beginning of the interview, using my technique that I call the best question to ask on any interview, or the single best question to ask on any interview. Watch that video on YouTube. It is terrific and will position you very effectively to know what you need to know at the beginning of the interview so you can talk about what you've done that matters to them instead of talk about what you've done. And thus, your focus, your sole focus, is on demonstrating competence, self-confidence, character, chemistry, charisma, things that translate into they can trust you. They can trust you to do this job and you're not going to be a pain in the butt. That's what they do with everyone. Remember when you hired people, that's what you were looking for? Competence, self-confidence, character, chemistry, maybe a little bit of charisma, because they want to trust the person that they can hire. You can be ideally positioned, and I can't guarantee that doing this every time is going to get you the job any more than it did when you were 30, right? You did all this stuff and someone still got hired because they were willing to work for less, they knew more, had more relevant experience. Don't cop to the ageism thing instantly. Sometimes it's true. Most of the time it's about your interview performance. If you'd like me to get you ready for interviewing, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected, message me that you're interested in interview coaching. We'll set up a session. I obviously charge for this, but I want to help you. Hope you have a great day and take care.